Hey everyone, this is Corey with Stafford CDC, and today I'm going to be taking a look at two very blue CJRB knives, the Prado and the Hectare. The reason I'm doing these videos together is because I've had these for way too long, and I don't really have too many different opinions about these knives. I will say that I definitely prefer the Prado here, this larger one, Ray Laconico design. Nice opening hole, good size, really fills the hand nicely. I have large size hands. You can see how this fits. Crossbar lock works really well. Where it comes down to the Hectare, there's some similarities, of course. You have a crossbar lock and an opening hole, but it's a little bit harder to get your finger into. The thumb, I find that I have to slow roll. Flicking this is pretty hard with your thumb. You can do it, but it's way harder than a reverse flick. This reminds me a ton of the Benchmade bug out if it had a finger choil. That's the word I was looking for. But ultimately I find that this is really hard to flick with your thumb. Could just be a me thing, but if you have like any amount of fingernail, it's kind of tough. But it's fine on this guy here, the Prado. No problem flicking that one. It's got some more clearance. The reverse flick is good. I don't have a whole lot to say performance-wise about these knives. They, I believe, are both an AR RPM 9, though I could be wrong. The Hectare is, and so is the Prado here. So, you know, steel is kind of whatever. This was, I believe, equivalent to like 9CR18, something like that. So nothing crazy on the steel front. But again, you have two crossbar locks that are actually really well done. These are on bearings, so they're nice and smooth. They have good like detents, if you want to call it that, but the spring tension that holds these in place. It's good. It's solid. These do fire out pretty reliably, as you can hear. And the crossbar lock is easy to actuate. I always use two hands to do it, though you could use one. No problem there with the Hectare. And no problem doing it one-handed with the Prado either. Both are G10, both are fairly lightweight. Like I said, I really do prefer the Prado. I love this design, and it fills the hand so well. You know, big fan of it. I like the color too. Teal is a color that I enjoy. Though I like the color of the blade on this, it's not something I would necessarily choose. But you can see, it fits the hand pretty well still. And these are both pretty slicey. The Hectare here has fairly thin blade stock, which you might be able to tell. The Prado is a little bit thicker. You can look at it down here. But both have good flat grinds, and the Prado has this really big swedge along the back of it here. So you're never really dealing with the full thickness of the blade, at least not for very long, so cutting performance with these is solid. Ergos are great on the Prado here. No problems, no hot spots. Jimping is in a good spot. It's a little bit on the smooth side, the jimping, I will tell you that. So that's a common complaint I have about knives, not just CJRB knives, but most knives in general. I find that it's a little bit too slippery. The blade coating helps that on the Hectare. It's a little bit more grippy. I don't want to slide as much. And you can choke up. You can see how this fits with the choke up in my hand, though I still have enough room to get all four fingers on there. Backed off the handle a little bit. This one I feel a clip a little bit more if I'm really squeezing tight on it, but it's not a huge issue. I think bearing down on it over time, it might eventually get to you down in this area here where that clip contacts your palm, but most people probably won't have an issue with it, so keep that in mind. This guy here is reversible. You can see the hole there for the left hand carry. And same with the Prado here. You can see the hole. So fully ambidextrous knives. Both of these are pretty affordable from what I remember. I don't think they are above like $60, $70. I need to check prices, and I'll try and put them in the description down below. But needless to say, these are two good options if you're looking for a CJRB, especially one with the crossbar lock. Again, I do prefer this Ray Laconico designed Prado over the Hectare, but that's just me. Let me know what you guys think down below. thanks for watching. Sorry this is recorded so far away. It's the only spot in my car that my phone stays put. So forgive me for that. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks and take care.